Aloha, I'm Gary, and I am going to be talking about this chapter, which is actually about the web's fonts. We actually gonna focus more on the fonts from the website and the fonts that we already have on our computer. And since we actually um, working a lot about fonts and the importance of choosing the right font for the right website. So we are going to be talking a little deeply about fonts. Okay, to start off, I am going to be answering all these questions right here. What are the difference between website safe and web fonts, and what are the disadvantage and advantage, the pros and cons of both fonts, and then we're gonna finish our video by talking about downloading the web fonts. Okay, let's move on. What is a web safe font? Okay, as you can see right here, you actually have a lot of fonts, and I think you can you kind of remember where those fonts are from. Yeah, the web safe fonts are actually the fonts that are already on the web, the computer. Everyone who has a computer already have these fonts. So, for example, if you go on, you click on Microsoft Word, and then you choose your fonts. All these fonts will pop up, and you just need to choose one of them, right? And you don't need actually to try to look for fonts somewhere else, maybe on the website, or you don't even need to download them because these fonts are already there for you to be used. However, you can see that we don't have that much selection. For example, these fonts are actually the fonts that are mostly used um, by all of us, including myself, when we write the papers. For example, we actually or usually choose one of these. Um, but there's a lot of people, and I guess I am one of them, who actually use the fonts, the wrong fonts for the wrong website, or for the wrong topic, or for the wrong subject. For example, if I choose to use Comic Sans, I won't be using this kind of fonts for a formal website, if I can say that. Yeah, because these are not really formal. They are more hand drawn. They are not really mechanical as they are they are not mechanical as the one that we have here in the Times New Roman. Okay, so there's actually a push selection. You cannot have your personal fonts that you actually personally want to have. And then when we move on, when we see the web fonts, these fonts actually are different fonts that you can actually find uh, from uh, from internet. You actually don't have these fonts on your own computer that already on Microsoft Word. For example, you have to go out on the webs and try to find to download them, and you actually have a lot, a way lot more selection you can choose among um, different kind of fonts, and there's more selection that what we have on our computer already. However, you actually need to download them, yeah, and you need to go online, and you have to internet and go online and try to find them. To find you have to take time to you have to have time first, and then to take time to download. Well, some of them are free, some of them are not. Some of them takes more time to download, some of them doesn't. So you actually need to have time to research the fonts that you personally want to have. Well, the advantage is that you have more selection, and you can actually make it more personal, or make it different from others. But you need to spend more time to download or to search first on internet the the font that you need, and sometimes it costs money, and sometimes when you're trying to download it, it is the quality of the fonts becomes inconsistent. For example, here you can see that it's not really consistent yet because you can sometimes you cannot really see properly, or it's not really obvious, and sometimes the fonts that you have already on your computer or have way better quality. So it depends on what your subject or your topic for your website will be. And then you actually have two main way to download the website, sorry, the fonts that you chose. You Well, as I said earlier, not all of them are actually free when you go online, so it depends. But the first way would be maybe to go on Google. The best among the best is just to Google it and to see the fonts that you have from Google, and it's actually easy to download. You have the fonts that you have already. You click on it, and then you will have here the font that you chose, and this will pop up after you clicked on it again, and then you usually need to click on download the font families in your collection as a zip file. Okay, you click on it and then it will download. Okay, and then you actually have another website as well that can be useful as you go on fontcorp.com. These are actually free downloads, so be careful, because when you go online, everything online is not good, right? You have some good things online, but you have things are not that good. For example, there's a lot of fonts that are stolen, so we gotta be careful, because as designer, we're not there to steal things from others or ideas from others. We are there to make things better, to look better, and we need to use legal things to make things better. So those are actually free, and those are you can actually click on this little icon here, FF, that you can download, and that you can choose uh, from it, and then you can make your own. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about. Hopefully it was clear enough, but it was interesting for me to learn these things. And I guess it will be interesting for everybody who would have the desire to be a designer and choose fonts for their website. Mahalo.